round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. Now, this week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, David. So, Joe Lycett, what is David to you?
This is my neighbour, David, and last year, to save money, we time-shared a Christmas tree.
Ruth, how do you know David?
This is David, and he walked into a charity shop just as I was donating the gift he'd given me a few days earlier.
Wait, I didn't what?
Just as I was donating the gift he'd given me a few days earlier.
Right. Ruth's charitable
he looks mad
chum.
about it, so
and
maybe.
finally, David, what is your relationship with David?
This is David, and when my daughter lost her beloved toy rabbit, we held up a train so I could board it and grab it.
So there we have it. Lee's team, where would you...
So who the hell's David? In that tale.
like to begin?
Joe, next door neighbour?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, why aren't you just buying your own Christmas tree?
Well, David and I decided to save a bit of money. We knew David was going away on Christmas Eve, so he wasn't going to use the Christmas tree after that point. I was working pretty much up until Christmas, so we thought it was a good idea that we
So he got it from the 1st of December?
He got it on the 12th to the 24th. Then I had it from the 24th to the 1st. I got rid of it on the 1st.
And did you take it decorated?
Yeah.
Just in one like that and just plonk it in your house?
So that's why we won't do it again, because we worked out that the savings that we made from sharing the cost of the tree, which was about 60 quid, we saved that, but the amount of baubles that we lost in the transit.
And this was all about saving £30?
Yes.
But, you know, you're doing all right.
David's not.
What was your Christmas setup after the 24th? Did you have people staying with you?
They didn't stay, but they came for Christmas dinner.
For the day?
You remember they came to watch EastEnders?
Yeah.
You had a big row with them, don't you remember?
We had a big row, yeah.
Right, who would you like to question next?
Ruth. Yes. Can you remind us of your...
David's my cousin, and he walked into a charity shop just as I was donating the gift he'd given me a few days earlier.
What was the gift?
What was the gift, first of all?
Right, it's one of those, you know, them really ugly porcelain pig things that open.
Huh?
You know them on...
Cookie jar?
Yeah, but smaller than a cookie jar. Not big enough for a cookie jar, so you couldn't even
bank?
use it for that.
So, sorry, you've gone into the charity shop to get rid of this pig thing.
Yeah, that's the only words that can
Your cousin's
describe it.
walked in
Yeah.
and gone,
Yeah.
taking a pig for a walk? What are you doing with a pig?
I didn't expect him to be there.
Did you carry on with the process of, like, let's get rid...
Yeah,
You must
talk
have
us
asked
through
him.
exactly what happened after he walks in.
Right, David came in because he saw me. There was absolutely no other reason for him to go in the charity shop. You could tell he was really upset, but without wanting
But
to...
did he mention... What did he say?
He went, "Oh, what are you doing?" Like, he just pointed at this pig that I'm holding.
Yeah.
And I panicked,
looks
so I
mad.
said, "Look, I didn't want to tell you at the time, but I've already got one."
So when did he actually find out the truth then?
So I had to call David and tell him I was coming on Would I Lie to You? And I can't stand the thought of hurting anyone's feelings.
So you thought you'd bring him on national television and humiliate him?
No, we've since spoke, and he's lovely.
Right.
Now, Lee, what about David? David, remind us of your claim and your statement.
This is David, and he helped me board a train to rescue a rabbit.
First of all, where were you going from?
I was going from London to Cardiff.
With your wife and child?
Exactly.
Was you going there for a reason?
What do you mean by that? You're going to have a reason to go to Cardiff? Oh, you come down here with your Cockney patter. People go to Cardiff just because they want to visit it.
Sorry, mate.
Did you like it there, David?
It was very nice.
Did you like
Obviously,
it?
I'd put Carlisle into the train app, so...
Talk us through what happened.
Well, what happened? We got on the train,
Yeah.
and this rabbit called Pink Rabbit. It's a pink rabbit.
What's it called?
She calls it Pink Rabbit.
That's it, she's got your sort of creativity.
Thank you. And it's her second favourite cuddly toy.
Who's the favourite?
The favourite is another rabbit. He's called Wiggles.
Wiggles.
Oh, OK.
But Wiggles never leaves the house.
Oh, has he got an asbo?
It's better we always know where Wiggles is.
Oh, OK.
But Pink Rabbit is the favourite of the toys she will take out of the house.
How had you acquired the rabbit? Where did the rabbit come from?
It was probably a Christmas present at some point. But the thing is, it was around for a couple of years. Among the various, she's got lots of toy rabbits and that sort of thing. And then suddenly, and I'm not quite sure why, Pink Rabbit came to favour. It was like Stalin emerging as the front runner of the Politburo. You know,
Are you still doing the bedtime story?
He wasn't the obvious successor to Lenin, but then a few years later, suddenly he's in charge. So Pink Rabbit has had a meteoric rise.
Right. You get off the train at Cardiff.
Exactly.
And when do you realise the rabbit's gone?
When we've got to the hotel and my wife realises, and a look of...
She's married to you and has a breakdown.
Thank you. As always, you've made it so Christmassy.
Right?
But then she sort of takes me aside and says, I don't think we've got Pink Rabbit.
And at no point has your daughter made any reference to this rabbit, even though it's her favourite rabbit.
I know. The thing is, when we got on the train, my daughter said, I'd like... Can we get Pink Rabbit out of the bag? I want to have Pink Rabbit with me on the train. And it was my strong view that that was a bad idea. That we should keep Pink Rabbit in the bag where we know where Pink Rabbit is and only get Pink Rabbit out when we get to Cardiff. But no, I was overruled. It was apparently fine and she would keep an eye on Pink Rabbit and not forget about Pink Rabbit.
OK.
So,
how many
your wife
times
said
did
to
you
you,
just say Pink Rabbit?
Pink Rabbit's gone.
Yeah.
Do you phone the train station? Because Pink Rabbit's on the way back to London.
No.
No?
No. Pink Rabbit is on the way to Swansea.
Yeah.
Where it is going to turn round and then head back to London via, and here's the loophole...
The Lake District.
No, via Cardiff. The train is coming back via Cardiff.
So you know now where the train is headed. So what do you decide to do?
We go to Cardiff station in order to get on it and look for Pink Rabbit.
But you
All
said
for
you
a
said
cuddly
you...
toy.
Oh, yes.
How many children do you have?
One.
Well, of course, classic only child scenario. I've got 5. I would have said the rabbit's dead. Get on with your life. So what happened?
Well, we went to the station.
Yeah.
David was in the sort of glass room / booth next to the barriers.
It's nice that he's brought it with him.
And we went up to him and said, look, we haven't got tickets for the train, but we don't want to get on the train. We want to go and retrieve a toy rabbit. And he looked quite stern and severe and then nodded and went, yeah, that's fine. And it was a wonderful moment of possibility.
Right. So then what happened?
The train comes
It's
into
like the end of any Christmas movie or something where just everybody's just super chill and allows you to do like extremely illegal things and stuff. It's fine. It's Christmas. Especially when it's Christmas for a little girl.
the station. My wife goes to the front of the train to talk to the driver.
She's such a flirt.
And we've worked out where our carriage would be coming in.
Yes.
I get on the right carriage to look for Pink Rabbit, and as it turned out, thankfully find Pink Rabbit, and then get off the train.
The bit we haven't heard yet is that if you have specifically said, I don't think the rabbit should leave the bag, and then you get to the hotel and she says, oh, we haven't got the rabbit. How did that conversation go?
Well, what can I say? I'm a hell of a guy.
And what did you actually say?
I did not say, I told you so.
You didn't say I told you so.
I did not say I told you so.
You might not have said it with your mouth. Did you say it with your eyes?
Oh, well, I can't
Did you go...
affect that, can I? Can't affect what they're doing. They're always admonishing everyone.
Jesus.
But no, I didn't say that because I knew my wife would already have been thinking it. It was not necessary for me to say those words because they were already in her brain.
So be honest.
And at some point she is going to say, you told me so, for me, as indeed she subsequently did.
And so let's be honest.
It's when a relationship is working.
Oh, God.
we need
crazy
an
eyes.
answer. So, Lee's team.
Dude, I don't know where to... I just hit my tooth and it hurt. I don't know which direction to pull with this because it's all just very bizarre. David, I have so many problems with David's story, by the way. Is there one train that goes and comes back? That's it? How did they get there at the exact time that it was the exact train that came by? No. Doesn't make sense to me. Also, I thought he was going to play it cool with the child not... The child didn't realize that she left her stuffed animal. The parents realized first. I don't believe that either. And also, I thought if he was going to play it off that... I don't know what age the kid was at this point. Or the point of the story or whatever. I thought he was going to play it off when she fell asleep. Apparently kids, when they sleep, they're just like knocked out. They don't the world does not exist, and that's why she didn't realize it. Or that's why maybe even she left it. She dropped it because she was passed out. He didn't go in that direction, which is very interesting. Very, 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 very little mention of the daughter and of the other David that's there. Weird. I honestly think it's... I didn't pay attention to her name, but I honestly think it's the lady's cousin. I don't know if he was nervous or what, but he didn't look happy. He looked kind of mad. And Joe's is ridiculous. And kind of insulting to David. So I'm going to go with the lady's cousin, but the sheer amount of detail in David Mitchell's story was nice. It just... The details, to me anyway, were all wrong.
Is David Joe's frugal friend, Ruth's charitable chum, or David's rabbit rescuer?
This is a tough one. I mean, Ruth is... It's not likely, is it?
No, I don't think that's likely.
I'm genuinely torn between David and Joe. I don't know.
I've been in the same situation and lost a teddy bear at the airport, and I was gutted, cried for ages. I'm going to go with David, because I've been there.
I have also been there, so I do feel that this could be true.
I'm aware of, like, how emotionally damaging these situations can be, and for that reason, we didn't buy our children any toys. So it's hard to know,
Fair enough.
really.
Yeah.
Joe.
Dude, see, I don't think I've ever lost a toy. Oh, also, one of the things that bothered me is that the train came back, nobody took the toy. I mean, if you leave anything on a train here that isn't trash, and you leave it unattended for 30 seconds, it's gone. You lost it forever. Doesn't matter what it is. As long as it's not trash, it's gone. So that's interesting to me. One time... see, remember when Rob said that's because she's an only child, he has 5, and they'd say it's dead? Yeah, I'm the 3rd child, so I wouldn't have gotten that kind of special treatment of going back to get it. But my oldest brother, which was the first, he did. And one time he lost, it was this weird little green puppy, like plushie toy. Not sure why, it was named Papitas. Don't ask. And one time he lost it at a train station because they like to... It's a very boy thing to like to go to places to like look at trains or airplanes take off or trucks driving past. I don't know. Men like vehicles from a very young age. And they would go to the train station just to watch the trains. They had time at that moment, apparently. Not when I came around, but whatever. That's a different story. And he lost it there once. And they went back, like, I think a week later or something, because they were searching the whole house for it. They didn't realize they lost it there. And they found it because it was just like, it was a rag, dude. It was all messed up. So they found it. So I don't know. But see, they knew it was missing because my brother was devastated. I wasn't born yet, but he was devastated. It bothers me the lack of mentioning of the daughter.
What did you think? What's
David,
it going to be?
Go with David.
I'll go with David.
We'll go with David.
I'm going to say that David held up the train. OK. David, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm David, and David and I rescued his daughter's rabbit.
Really? Wow. I'm bad at that.
Yes, David is David's rabbit rescuer. Thank you very much, David.
Why'd you look so mad the whole time?
Which brings us to...